joined in the studio with Born of the Jackal. How's it going, gentlemen?
Alright, thanks.
Some of you I've met before, one of you I haven't properly.
No.
Let's introduce yourselves to all the listeners around. Let's start left to right so all those people watching can see what we're on about. That's my left to right, so that's with this young man here.
I'm Jackal, I play bass.
Bass.
I'm James and I play guitar.
I'm Gibbsy and I sing beautiful melodies.
You do, harmonising everything. You guys have not been together for very long, really, have you?
No, not at all. I joined back in November, literally as we went to the studio to do the EP. So it's all still very new, very fresh.
Okay.
We're still kind of getting used to each other, really.
You've had a handful of gigs under your belt as well?
Yeah.
We've done 6 now. It's, they're getting better each and every one, because obviously we don't have that many. I mean, these guys have been jamming together since the summer.
Okay.
I only met them back in November, so it's still sort of getting used to each other, so the shows are getting better each and every one.
Yeah.
I think once we get sort of 10-15 shows under our belt, and the live shows are really going to sort of take shape, I think.
We've all come from, I guess, from various bands and sort of just gelled together, really, haven't you? It's almost like a West Country supergroup.
Yeah, we're like Devon's version of Stone Sour.
Okay. Shall we get on and play one of the tracks and then we'll go into talking about your influences and all your backgrounds and things like that?
Go for it.
What's track 1 on the CD that you brought in? And what's it called?
Bleed the Demon.
Okay.
It's very funny number.
So that track there is Bleed the Demon by Born of the Jackal, who are in the studio with me.
Hey, alright, Mike.
Hey. We were saying just before we played that, you've literally only been together a very, very short time. You've got a handful of gigs under your belt, but it is moving along at a very fast pace for you guys, isn't it?
It seems to be, yeah. It seems to be, everything seems to be happening so quickly, really. Because I mean, I wrote the songs really quickly, vocally, for the EP, and literally just jumped in the studio and did it. And then it was a case of kind of learning to play it live properly, rather than just being a studio project. So we're still kind of gelling it at the moment, but the shows have been going really well so far. They're getting better each time.
Yeah.
And yeah, things keep getting offered to us, and
That's cool. Where did you record the EP then?
Junkyard Studios up in Newport.
Oh right, yeah.
Jeff Rose did it. Pretty damn good.
yeah, that's one of the main reasons it sold it to me. Is like, oh, we got the studio book with Jeff Rose. Can you come in and lay down? And I was like, I will try and write the EP in that quicker time, because I've worked with Jeff before and with my old band. So it's like, okay, I can do this.
Does he draw the best out of you then, or is it these guys?
It's just very good what it did. I mean, we kind of only had like 80% of the lyrics sort of written. We did a lot in the studio, just sort of jamming ideas and sort of picking the best ones and rolling with that. So sort of only a couple of songs I had could completely play live, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So it was relearning a lot of it once we got out of the studio to kind of gig again. So
Just remembering how it went.
yeah, it's been good, because it's a lot more stripped down and rocky orientated than what I used to do.
It used to be quite a very heavy but kind of
Oh yeah,
full-on metal.
my old band Red Mist was very death metal. So
Yeah.
it's sort of taking that and doing this sort of more stripped down rock stuff, which, you know, I've done a lot of other projects as well. It's completely different to what I was doing with that. So it's just sort of works, and sort of the results came back, and I was really sort of surprised at how good it turned out. So I was like, okay,
that's cool. And yourself, James, you come from almost a sleazy rock and roll band, haven't you?
Yeah, I just want to do something a bit heavier, like, which is kind of like in between Red Mist and Havoc, pretty much, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess so. I suppose with Havoc, it's very niche almost. Whereas, like with Red Mist, there was a couple of other bands that are in the same sort of thing.
Yeah.
Especially in the West Country, there's not a lot of those sleazy rock and roll bands out there, so you're kind of pigeonholed a lot there.
Yeah.
What about yourself, man? Where did you?
Oh, I'm just a bass player.
You just
Jack's just my mate. I found him on the street and I thought I'll let him play something.
He needed a job.
Bass isn't tasking, you can have a go at that.
It's only got 4 strings.
Yeah.
I was in an amazing band called the Breakaways. So.
We should give a big shout out to John as well. He's not here.
Hello, John.
That's your drummer.
John drums.
The old brig.
The old brig.
So why is he not here? No excuses. It's all
His girlfriend's just come back from Norway, and
Yeah, and he hasn't seen her for
I
a
think
while, so-
He's going to be doing a lot of travelling in the next week down here, so it's
fair enough.
and petrol's expensive. So.
It is hard being in a band nowadays, travelling around and stuff, isn't it?
yeah.
Yes, even in sort of Red Mist split up a while ago, and I've sort of it's only been like 18 months where I haven't been like full on it sort of thing, but it's just like it's expensive to get around, and people are just seem very jaded at the moment. They need some
reluctance
to
to pay
lift
bands as well.
Yeah.
It's just no money at either end, so everything's all the
like-
bands are stretched, punters are stretched, venues are going bust, but
Well, venues are dying at quite a rate at the moment, aren't they? That's the problem. And then you've got promoters that are really struggling to not necessarily promote the gigs, but just to get people in and interested at a fair price.
Yeah. No one seems to want to spend money anymore.
No.
they don't have any.
Yeah.
Should we get on and play another of your tracks in?
Yeah.
Do this.
What is the next one?
It says number 2 on the CD.
This is Cult of Anubis.
That's the one.
let you scream out there. Proper. Did you know what you're like? Just walk away from the mic screaming. You just scream.
No, I just sort of held it and sort of continued it on. Then you just put this fade thing on it, and it sort of comes out in that eerie
Just
sort of.
lasted forever.
How do you replicate that with live then? You just walk off stage.
Nah, you
Just going towards the bar.
No, you just got to pull the mic away from you. You do pull it away slowly.
That's cool. It's all right unless you've got really short arms. Let's talk about where people can see you play live. I believe you've got some things lined up.
The next big one is this Thursday on the 11th of April in the Cavern.
That's in Exeter, Devon.
Exeter, Devon. We're main supporter out of Enemies on their album launch. It should be a real cracking night with support from Backhand Saloon and Raise Your Anchor.
That's a proper heavy night there.
It's going to be a good little night, and we got Nick and Taryn from Sanguine doing a guest DJ slot as well. So it's going to be really good, and hopefully we're going to pull it out. We've got some new songs to play.
Stuff that we're not playing tonight on the show.
Yeah. We've ironed out the bugs we've encountered live so far.
Okay.
So it should be a lot slicker than if anyone's seen us so far.
Oh, we've seen you a couple times.
Ah, did you enjoy it?
I did indeed. Well, both times I've seen you play live, it was through the lens because I was filming it. But that's for future things.
Ooh.
Future plans. Excuse me. Just cough up my tea outside. Should I just get on and play something else whilst I die quietly or noisily in the background?
Yeah.
What's the next track? Sorry, listeners, I'm dying here.
Next one's a sort of more of a punkier number called Know Your Place.
Okay.
Others into
So is that track geared towards anyone?
No, not at all actually. Well, not lyrically anyway.
No?
No, I had to come, like I said, I had to come up with the ideas and stuff really quickly for the song. So that one's just kind of your basic stick your finger to authority. I'm not going to accept my place in the world. I'll do what I want, sort of song.
It's a little bit angry.
Just a test.
It's not aimed at anyone particularly.
Sorry, carry on.
Because obviously, sort of everyone's come from different bands. I mean, there's not actual sort of any real sort of angst towards anything in particular. It's just sort of writing good, catchy, heavy songs, sort of thing.
That's definitely that. That's cool. The next track I've played on my show a few times. I especially played it on my Christmas show when I picked you guys and Purge of the Venom as the 2 bands to watch out for in 2012.
You diamond.
I know. And now this track is tell the listeners what's happening with this track.
Basically, Metal Hammer, matey boy. Matey boy.
The mystery man.
Matey boy from Metal Hammer. He went and sent us an email, like.
We're from Devonshire, born of the Jackal.
Sent us an email, and it's just like, yeah, bought your EP. Sounds really good. Can we use one of your tracks on next issue of Metal Hammer when it comes out? So just like, yeah, go for it, mate. If you really want to, I suppose you can.
No, the fact they come and ask us, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
How young the band is, you know. We haven't even...
Were they even aware of how long you had been together?
I don't think so.
But they will do now.
Yeah.
So did you get like a little, like, what's it, 20-word write-up on a page? Or
Yeah, it's a really short one in that issue. Like, all the bands are just like, Born of a Jackal, Hit the Lights Out, No, something, Metal. Mission accomplished.
Yeah.
But still, you've only been together 6 months and you've got a track on the cover of Metal Hammer.
Yeah, it's not too shabby.
It's very special.
So what, it'll be your photos on the cover of Metal Hammer in 12 months' time?
Yeah, probably. As in, don't go see this band. They're a bunch of... Yeah.
A bunch of Devonshires.
Yeah, can't understand a word they said in the email.
No,
it's...
congratulations to you, man. That's
yeah, so go buy Metal Hammer this month and say nice things about us.
Do you know what track number you are?
5.
So it's 5.
Are you sure?
Not that we've bought it and read it or anything.
I've heard they've run out of copies in Exmouth.
Yeah, it's
Big old eczema.
dedicated fan base.
How many copies do they get in Exmouth?
5.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
4 or 5.
There's a lot of Metal Hammers in chats downstairs.
So yeah, as a little segment of the show just dedicated to Metal Hammer and how people should go and buy it. Then.
Yeah, not that we actually get any money from it, so it doesn't bother us, but it's just cool.
Looks cool on your Facebook and stuff.
Yeah.
Talking of which, how can people find you online? They've obviously listened to the shows now and heard you, or seen you live, or heard your tracks on this show and Metal Hammer.
Yeah, just go on like facebook.com/Born a Jackal. That's
Yeah,
and YouTube it and
the Facebook's the main thing we've got up and running. We've still got all the websites and other social media stuff to be built yet. We haven't got around to doing that. So the best way to contact us at the moment is through the Facebook.
Okay.
That's the main one we're using.
it's got our email addresses on there.
Keep an eye out for things coming up soon.
You mentioned a gig on Thursday at the Cavern. Have you got any more further on past that?
Yeah, we're in the Metal to the Masses down in Plymouth.
Okay.
At the end of May, our heat's the 26th, so if anyone in Plymouth wants to come down and support us.
That's the White Rabbit.
Yeah, in Plymouth.
Yeah.
Right
Not
about it.
necessarily just in Plymouth. Anyone from the whole West Country should go to these gigs and support live music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be cool, because we've got a little festival in Weston the same weekend. And then there's nothing else confirmed.
No, there's just a
Lot of
few
stuff
more
in
in
the
the pipeline, but just waiting for the confirmation back before we want to say anything about it, really.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
We're doing some more recording next week as well, so we've got... we're working on stuff.
And we were speaking off air just now, there's ideas bounding around on creating a video as well.
Yeah, I mean, there's quite a lot of stuff banded around. But yeah, the idea we'd like to do a sort of video, sort of single thing towards the end of the year to coincide with maybe another EP that we can sort of more write together rather than sort of shoves together. Rushedly.
Cool. Well, when you've done that, do bring it back into the show and play it on the airwaves and into people's ear holes.
Defo.
Awesome. Well, it's been a pleasure having you guys in. We're going to play the track that's on Metal Hammer, so if you want to introduce that and come back later in the year.
Am I introducing it?
Oh,
Yeah.
Tis our friend Hellbent on Revenge.